play some of this, more of this game. Oh. Oh. Ooh, there we go. It's echoing. I don't know how sensitive my character is gonna be on like doing all these facial things. I'll probably do it, switch it off if it's just like too crazy. If I do the right face, I could like blap here. Hmm? My new character. Um, I would like to see if I could get to Moho. So like closest one. Uh, I could probably go like to the further out ones or so, or just to Jewel. But I'm curious if I could just, which you know what, like I might design quickly new ship to be like even smaller, like a one passenger. I should call them like how many passengers things or so. What, Mule? What? You know what? I should have called this title like also new face reveal. Why does it opens my mouth a lot, and I kind of wish there was like more manual kind of like calibrating instead of like do this big recording of like your face in all these directions or so. It, I don't know what it's like looking at, but finally I got my new raccoon here. Um, I'll announce a few things. Like I just started stream, so I'm taking a little bit to start here. Both there. Okay. All for posts. Oh, it's going in. Yeah, it's going into that angry face at times. Does that look angry? Things. I could like turn off it tracking my face so extremely if it's jumps around way too much. I wish there's like a better blend to what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Is it, yeah, games, I guess it's a little low right now. Be hearing it. You guys hear the game at all? I think what makes it hard is my glasses. Plus, I did record with my glasses on, so I don't know if that helped it. Yeah. So with me wearing my glasses, it's probably going to occasionally do the angry face. But I'm not like that angry. You see like that. It's like I angle my face just right, and then there goes the angry face. Guess I'll do this. Oh, where's the... Try like simple. Does that help? It just makes it so now I can't do like some of those faces. I can do it manually like this. Though I think I need to change what buttons. Is there any... Do you press the F keys? I think did before on like certain... Which I think I changed that. So I might do... this. Guess you just gotta mouse click it. Because if I do like the number things down there, it like is also doing the normal number keys. I also center myself again. Yeah, this is VC face. But yeah, now. Blep. I wish the .vrm could record or like key joints, because there's so much you could do with these like you could be like more expressive with these ears. And I really don't want to just stick a blend shape just to move the ears, because that will look so ugly. Like, it will squish and deform the ear into that other position, like if you go to like extreme like down ears or something. Like you try to avoid making blend shapes that position joints and stuff like that. It's not, I don't think, it's not so much a... Maybe if this program can, like... I don't know. I really don't know. Like, the big thing... Like, I think it's like .vrm format itself. So whoever made the format would, like, have to update that format, which then everything that reads it would have to be updated for .vrm to, like, to take in, like, joint keys. So I don't know. Maybe you can like set up the program to do that. Also, you hear everything fine. Like hear the on yeah, Blue. Python. Yeah, I have glasses. Like I actually take them off when I go on like VR. I have like just slightly off eyesight or something. I have like eyesight just enough that like they have me wear glasses. Like at some young age, like said like I should wear glasses. I'm like, okay. So I don't have to wear them. It's just like it would probably be better for my eyes just to keep wearing them, especially staring at a screen and stuff. So okay, take care, Lorgans. Yeah, let's see how far we can get before like I have like some big doubts that we'll get far in nearly 2 hours. It's been a lot of science to got pretty much a lot of plain stuff. Uh Curiosity is like I should have called this instead of like well it is like low gravity but like I should have called it like 3 passenger thing or something. I'll open this one up because we could just work just with this and I don't know like I'm trying to think of like how to go even lighter than this. Yeah, let's pull all that off. Then of course gotta do this. I don't know. Gotta call it much. Oh. Cause what I'm wanting to do, which this could like end up be making it so it's like the little pod that gets home too. If I just make it so this would decouple, not that small, off of this. Does this pod like 22K? Well, that one could go a little hotter or something. It just makes me feel like I want to put at least a heat resistant on this thing. There. This rate, I feel like let me do this. Like, I'll just kind of restart this whole thing. Actually, not fully restart because I like how I stuck everything in there. So, I'll at least keep this, but I want to figure out reorganizing some of these things. But I'm going like even smaller. Wait, not that. Because all I need, like, I just need that, and then like stick these two things like on like that. And that's like all you need to get like home. be just one guy in there. And then I'll... Hello. Just to give like the little extra push if I needed, is to have, let me order it by size. There's, that's monochrome. That fuel? Yeah, this is like, yeah. That's what I want. With tiny little engine. There. Only like 28 seconds of burn. Not a lot for it, but you just have that to get back. Oh, Snow White. I don't know if I'm looking like I'm... I got something here now. Let me just center. There. Oh, Crystal? Or Snowy? Okay. Here's my angry face. Or sad. Okay. What I'm just trying to think about is like, I don't usually like having such a long straight up rocket when it comes down to like something landing. But I'll need this, that. And it's really nice to get like also this in there. Let me stick on like, it'd be probably nice to have like a few more batteries in here. If they can fit. Yeah. I'll just have like this big thing. But yeah, that's like the big landing pad to that's the problem with all this. Yeah. I might still do like two separate things. Dragu shoots what? Hello, Van Baby. Desrin. I don't know what, like you talking about parachutes? Like I have like, at least, like this is like just like the vanilla game or whatever, like updates they've done without mods. Haven't yet cared to put mods. Probably some would be like very helpful in figuring out like a lot of the math stuff or whatnot. But I just go for whatever to get this number the biggest. But I think I'm going like this because this would save weight from not having that, and making a lander that this is just gonna land. Because I'm trying to make it the absolute lightest of what to bring somewhere and then to land on that planet. Oh yeah. Doesn't exactly help if I'm going to a place that doesn't have atmosphere though. Like, I'm going to Moho, which I believe has no atmosphere. Yeah, it's just vacuum. Yeah, so I don't even need the parachute there. I might put this little thing on there. I do wonder if... Oh, it looks like you could like stick it like that. Stick it like that. You're just doing that, and then you just this big long tube. And if I can, I like to do this. Good. Would be dragging more. Of those big ones, though. I'm gonna try like this. Yeah, because I don't want to not have enough fuel. Yeah, way more thrust than needed. Actually, let me see something. Yeah, see, if I just thrust down like to there, I do have a lot of burn. So it probably will help to have more than... Wouldn't matter too much. These are pretty light. Like how much fuel though? Wait. Well, I could just see, let's start. Like I'm 12 tons right now. Let me see something with like, great, of course, with the naming, it just stuck it like somewhere up. Oh, it's right there. Let me see, what's the weight of this thing? Yeah, 4. Oh, so I saved like only like 2 tons so far. This does 2,683. Oh, this does 3. This does even more, and it has more thrust to weight ratio. So yeah, this is pretty much. This is pretty nicer. Let me try to put this up higher. And just put like these around on the edges. I think it's getting close to like same weight, but like I have more delta for it. You see on here. I guess I'm trying to figure out like if it's like kind of worth doing this. It does have a far longer burn time, 451 seconds. But then again, it's like little thrust to weight ratio. I'm just simply having to do. What I can do is like that. And then yeah, that actually gives one. I'll probably do that because it gives like a lot. Oh, is that like another bot? The connection go? What's going on with my chat? Why can't I do anything to my chat? Why is my chat just constantly saying? There it goes. Oh. Been good. And recently, I finally got like, it's why I'm like wearing this character. Is finally got the .vrm of it. I don't need to do this because I'll just dock this back with something. And just for some electricity, do that. Oh, I'm going to need monopropellant though, because that's not going to be a lot. Could do this. There. Actually, better yet, put them on the bottom. Does put me more weight. I try to just go a lot lighter with even monopropellant. That only gives me like 40. Let's do at least like that. Get like 100 more or so. That should be a good amount of monopropellant, which be nice to stick these on. Doesn't really snap where place right here. Let's because it'd be nice to put this kind of in the end. You don't need to worry about, like, just for aesthetics, I like to not have things clip. But yeah, it's going to clip right through that. Kind of looks ugly, but I can just stick those like under there or whatever. Here. All should be good for that. Oh, and now what I need, just a little ladder. Oh, that can hold like quite a few. How big is that? That was like a big base station holding thing. Be nice to make it like as a Sanuka says hi. Oh, hi. Hi, Sanuka. um... Oops. Didn't really go. You just won't use one of these. I do not want to. There. Let me see if this doesn't quite reach where I want it. But I could do another set like this. I have another one get placed on the other side just to perfectly even the thing out, even if those ladders never get used. Well, it is kind of adds extra weight, but it's like I'm not sure, because I might put this up like that. To have it turn, because have it too steep like that, and it's just gonna, they're not gonna be able to get on there. Okay. I'll take this one more straight. Because that also makes it so then the guy just needs to get out and he's like right by those things. So this makes it easy to like replace the few things that's like inside here. You know, there's like basically no room for those doors to open. Hi, Sky. You like space stuff? On Sky, I can blep too. Ooh, wrong one. Here's my blep. Just who's in here? I'm gonna want a scientist, and just for like a simple test, just to make sure they could get back in. Because the worst thing is when you build the lander out and then you go like all the way to the planet or moon, and then find out they can't easily get back in, or they can't like crawl out or something. And it's like, oh no. Yeah, see, and he can't get down. So this is the problem. Could do this and just like, so maybe this still works. It's just like, yeah, a little silly. It's just the big importance is if he can like climb back up. Oh, he can't exactly climb back up. I'm gonna have to push that ladder in or move it or something, because I don't like that it's doing that. So yeah, that's a big thing that I test before I like just build out the rocket to go somewhere. Um, but yeah, with this design, I will need to, because this thing's not going to re-enter unless it explodes everything. Or let things explode coming back through the atmosphere. Oh, there's no parachute. Like, I don't even got parachutes. So, like, yeah, I'm not. I'll make a little capsule thing that can, like, re-enter still. Just, I would like to try and make it so it's not on the landing thing. Because that would just add more weight to this lander to, like, have to carry it. And it's this thing, like, I'm sure it's like a big thing with rocket science. Like, any amount of weight is like, so, like, you really want to make sure you want to put the weight that you're adding. Yeah, I figured that. Let me try, like, I guess this one. Just, it has that lip thing that, like, gets in the way. You about to try this. Only need to do, like, from the front and back. And rotate it. Maybe down. It's just it won't let me put a ladder there. But I can put ladder slightly close to each other. Try this. Would they burn the solar panels? I did notice that, like, yeah, they might. I can move those. No, that shouldn't be too hard. I'll just put, like smaller ones, like two on, like, well, I can even put them on the top, which I should actually angle them around on the thing. Like other. Hey. Yes, you can reach it. You can reach across there. Nice. And when you have, like, this open, you can easily reset any, like, the goo things and stuff in there. So we'll make it much easier. And also this thing, like, this definitely, like, you need a scientist to reset this thing for every experiment. We don't have enough thrust. Do this. Yeah. Let's just tumble. Okay. I'll do, like, smaller ones and just layer them around. Like, I found I haven't needed to use... I'll do, like, some big ones, probably. That just looks weird. Also, that looks weird, but whatever. Usually don't have much of a problem with electricity. Always not really changing, unbalancing this from all that. I don't even care about the aerodynamics when there's no atmosphere. But yeah. So let's deploy shield. Of course, have these ladders retracted. Yeah, that's the lander. And what we can do, like, I might save, like, having to dock another thing going into my long traveler guy. Merging it with this guy. Because this guy isn't that much weight to really worry about it. Just, I would want to... Trying to think here. Oh yeah, hey Dick. I learned there was things that like I remember I used to not like I think I played it before they had atmosphere actually burn up stuff. I didn't like I remember not needing these heat sinks and stuff, or that there was any like these heat sink stuff. Like there's even like these radio panels, which I never had an issue with things like this heating up. But trying to think how I want to build this, cause like it'd be nice if I can also put like the tiny little like I might construct this a little different to be like not have this big round thing to dock into. Because then I could do everything in one go, and I like doing that way than having to like, oh, now I gotta dock this thing and then dock that thing. Let me wait on that for a second. I want to also look at also a big thing is where is it? That was my other home pod. Actually, there's not a lot of differences I need to make. Which, first of all, let's take that off. Let's call this just HomePod 3. I got some quick ideas to change on this. For one, we can like just get rid of like all this stuff. And this actually is even lighter. Go like that. Just that it won't have like any control thing. It does have reactor wheels. Does this need like... Oh yeah, it looks like it really does need like a heat thing on that. Like what size do you want to do like when you... Oops. Like would that be sufficient? Just have these on the sides. Reroute to that and just take that off. I want like big one like that, and then like we just do tiny little ones like this. That work? Hey Polar. Yeah, designing one that can like hold just like one person. Which has crazy amount of delta on its own. Oh, you know what? I need to put a docking thing though on it. I might have to do this anyway. And just stick on two side things. Probably more parachutes than is even needed, but might as well get more parachute than these are barely light at all. Just trying to think of what. Probably want these like actually on this. How much delta do they take away? Good 100 or so. But I do need that just so it docks with something else. Let me see, is it? Oh, looks like these can go down further. Close to. I'll put them like that. Thing really just flies by an unmanned thing right here. It's just so it can like get signal. And plenty of fuel and Delta to go like far distance to bring this back home, so. But okay, so yeah, we at least need a medium docking thing. Let me look at. Where is. Kind of almost want to like can rearrange these differently. I'll just call this. Look at, there is these things. I'm just trying to think on like if, because I like how like the design is. Yeah, I like going just as much Delta V as possible. In vacuum, this thing has 15,000. So this thing alone is like crazy amounts. I guess I will, like, you know, like it's fine enough to. Let me see what boosters though that. Did this have any trouble? I remember this thing not having too much trouble. I could probably save more by. No, I kept it like with that because let me see what was it? What was I calling it? I call that low grab too. I just want to like name them with these crazy long specific names on what they are. What they are. Oh yeah, I've been waiting. Like, I don't know, like how much longer they're gonna be for that. I'm gonna call this 5. grab one passenger. Because I'm gonna take out, what was it that? What? Oh, I see. We could throw that away. And merge this guy into here. Place these a little differently. Try and hold those. Is there a way to like edit this thing without having to replace the whole silly thing? Ah, fine, I'll just do this anyway. Though I'm not sure if it's even worth doing this because it adds weight for, I'm not sure, that much use. Like, does it really help with being that aerodynamic for this silly thing? Though it is 0.1, like it's not gonna add. Like, let me see, how much delta is it? Like 7,881. Just do that. It barely took much off it. Yeah, and I never had an issue with, like, I guess, like, if you don't go too hard, because, like, you don't want to go too fast, otherwise it, is just waste of fuel. But yeah, I don't plan on doing this. Thing is, if I want to dock to the other thing, I see a problem though here. Do that and just look at something here. I'll do this just cause make these little tiny ports cause easier for that one thing to dock into it. Probably put it on the top on there. You know what? I could just do it like that. Just be easier. And I don't even need that thing. Take that off and which is that one big thing. Let's see, is that 0.1 and that's oh those other ones are like lighter. So it is like better to do it that way. And I guess if I really wanted to, I can just do this. Just one little. Just planning out before I set these guys out. And then this still has than that, so it's just checking the yep, still got that all set up properly. Just I always think I want to have, because like I always get to space much sooner than that. So it's like after I set those off, then I might as well separate that. Though you can always right click it and just separate it when you need to. That shoots off and then does that engine. I put these on for extra thrust because I kind of needed it. Hey, Pringles. Oh, yeah, SnowRunner. I don't know if Laughing's ever gonna do it, but yeah, I haven't felt like getting back into it just yet. Doing good. I'm just playing this game. What engine is right in here? Let me see what that. Oh yeah, it's that one. That one's a little more fuel efficient one. It's not a lot of thrust, but I don't. At this point, I don't need a lot of thrust. But I'm also curious on like how. Yeah, I think this is a nice design for what goes on. Just getting this into orbit to like meet up with something. I actually don't need to worry about losing all the fuel down to here anyway. Probably don't even need these things on, but whatever. Okay. We want a scientist. And the nice thing of like when I built these before, like I'm very certain they aren't going to have any trouble. I don't have to like refigure out designs and whatnot. Um, can like just set off with this. Oh, you know what? There is something I just remembered that I forgot to stick on. Which now that I connected this silly thing, that feels like I have to do it twice. But there's no lights on this thing. Took out the lights. Need lights. I always have like 2 point like this. Do that. 2 pointing down to just light up the thing. Really all the lights this thing needs. Probably 2 right here. It's easier to just do that and then instead of pretty much making the light go outward, it's better to light itself up. Because like, yeah. And then for this, I forgot to stick on some sort of light pointing down just to see the ground. And I don't want it like in the way. I guess I'll stick them off on the sides like this. Can I just put them like... I was doing it before, right? Or is it only... whatever. Stick them like that. And another 4 on the other side. It's just that that's quite a bit of weight. I don't want to have to do more than needed. Can I just stick them somewhere in here? Oh, can I just clip them in that? I think that'll work better. Yeah, let's do that. And it makes me want to just jump in here and stick on the lights just in here. Makes me wonder if those lights are going to show. Yeah, that shows. Even though I have like set designs, like it takes back and forth on things, man. And thinking about it, like I probably also want just two lights there. Just for like docking purposes. Doing it kind of twice like this, all because I want to have like, I guess I'm too lazy to like pull it out. Not one thing I wonder though doing this is he going to be able to get out? Which obviously can go into the launch and then we can see. But yeah, I guess once again I'm going to make a spot that they're going to dock, and it's just like the easiest way to like ensure that they're going to do that, just so I can pull that guy out just to see if he can not have trouble getting. This is probably like the most dangerous spot of coming. Oh, you haven't missed too much. Welcome back. I just been quickly like been just designing out planning on like my next mission of last time I brought like three guys. This time I'm gonna try even lighter, where it's just one little guy. I'm bringing this one. Well, right now this is a pilot, which I guess he's going to be my little tester. Oh yeah, he has. So that helps to see the other docking thing. And to like see where to dock. Just to test this out. Like this. Those little bars do so much explosions. But I do that just to hold the thing fine. To hold it steady. Yes, this is fun. So much fire explosions. He looks a little worried. SRB live? What? Let me do something crazy here. Wiggle it. I don't want to wait for that thing to like finish. Oh, there goes the other engine. Test out my stages here. Can I possibly... Oh, no. I'm like falling now. I'm sure this is not enough thrust, but yeah, I could keep myself a little slow. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't have a parachute. He's gonna die. Oh wait, he does. Here, let's do this. Yeah. Where's your parachute? Deploy, shoot. Or deploy your chute, or you're gonna die here. Oh, He's my big stunt devil to test out if things, on the worst case scenario, if things still work. Can I control? Ooh. Yeah, I don't remember them having this before. Let's speed up time. Oh, there's my array of. Still going like pretty fast. Ooh, let's not kill him. Oop. That'll probably hurt pretty badly there. But he's fine. Oh, you can repack, shoot. Deploy, shoot. Move helmet. What's your EVA report? I'm thinking, oh, of course. We're on Earth here, or Kerban. Okay. Now let's get the scientist and we'll... set off our mission. Or bring Rami, I guess. And set off our mission. Mission to Moho. Which I think is like Mercury. Which, first order business here. If I can click on something, the thing. You. I'll call you. Mission to Moho. Which is right over there. Which we're gonna actually want to go that way to like go in. And we're gonna actually, I'm gonna see if I can dock into that for extra fuel and whatnot. There's still this one. It'd be nice to do a further out one. Which I did call it to from Duna, but... Let me do a save. I click on load first just to see which save to do. Which looks like this one. Oh wait. Yeah. Number 3 next. I want to actually switch to this target just to see something on here. Pretty much see like how much fuel's still in here. Oh, I'm not sure if there's like even worth a lot of fuel. I'm probably not even going to bother. That's why I wanted to check on this. Yeah, it doesn't have any amount worth of fuel. Let me see if I can like... Oh, I can't even control it. It's just floating out here, okay. I was gonna see if I could like turn on it, because it's really interesting to see all these rockets go. But it has nothing left on this thing. At some point I could just like abandon it. So I'll just go out in orbit and just like wait to like dock into the other thing. Unless I get out there and it'd be nice to get extra fuel or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna use up the fuel of like this thing and then get the other thing up there. There's no need to try to save much fuel and just, I don't know. It would add another docking mission basically for me to do. And just because I like it to, I just like getting it to daylight and then go into orbit in daylight. Okay. Set off. Just do. I guess can't quick save just yet. This thing is nice and sturdy though. I like how very sturdy this rocket is. Even as being so long. It's like a legginess of hey, why is my character sad? Oh. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's a leggy term, like it's rocket leggy. I don't know. Let me start tilting myself. I forget the exact number. You start wanting to like pivot yourself sideways, but whatever. Why is it? It always does that a lot of times. And like I come back in and I'm like sideways, or I'm like super zoomed out, I should say. But this helps being more efficient getting into orbit. And I like when, like, the fun on like how this decouples out instead of like spreading out on things, like because this is just one bit, like there's 5 solid boosters that run out at the same time, so I just simply just drop the whole thing down there and do that. I'm a funny looking water. I'm a flying water tower. That's what I'm like thinking this looks like. It's like a big water tower on a rocket. I'm going pretty far out there at this point. Yeah, I might as well. Ooh. Why am I going really sideways here? Yeah. Let's just stop about there. It's space just to pull that out. Or drop all that weight. Then we just do a maneuver here. So yeah, this time I'm not gonna bother with a fuel stop. What I could do is I might see. Probably don't need to design out anything different if it's like if needed, like as long as I could get to orbit on Moho, I could bring another rocket just to give them more fuel if I am like that out of fuel or something. It does it. Yeah, it does look like a water tower. Let's see if I could get like a more straight. I'm not trying to match it to this thing or anything. Just trying to get its own unique orbit here. Oh, come on. It's so difficult. It's so finicky to get like right on the tip here. Like a struggle. Like, is there any buttons to like slowly move that? Like, I don't know. But we'll work with that. Oops. Hey, let me see something. Oh, it pops that up when you do that. Oops. Yeah, that toggles that. Maneuver mode. Yeah. I'm just messing with buttons here. Okay. Turn it. Small increments. Let me see. Well, yeah, probably with that, but like moving the actual thing is difficult. Yeah, things that I guess that I didn't think of, like mouse wheeling with these to do tiny little increments. But I need the position of where the orbit you want to do is knowingly. I don't know. I could just click this button. Zoom just a little bit more. Off we go. Yeah, see, it was a good use of like having so I have just enough, like that's like the design of this thing. Oh, it keeps keep going. Maybe I need to change the buttons once again. It's just the number keys on this does these set action groups that sometimes I put on rockets just to make easier. There we go. But I'm noticing, like, even with like the F keys, I'm changing my face on something. Come back, I always doing all that a lot of times. Yeah, pretty short line. I'm gonna, if I want to do that meetup, I'm gonna do a meetup, by the way, in VR chat. for the Rexiums, if anyone's interested. Don't have to be a Rexium, by the way, to do the meetup. Do have to friend me on VR chat, because I do friends only. About plenty extra fuel still on this thing, but we can just save it till I dock with the other thing. Let me see something. Do I have any? Yeah, I don't have any action groups on this anyway. I'll just manually, there's only 2 of them in here. I could just extend these out and extend these antennas out just in case. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Communication on this thing. Oh my goodness. Just remembered that. I'm going to have to put that on. Because this guy's not going to be able to do maneuvers. Do I still have revert? Yeah. Oh, that was like a big weight. Like, just... Let me just do a quick save, but I doubt... Just do this. Do a little test on how this works, I guess. Well, it is because I think it's, yeah, a direct line of that. However, I don't know. Should I even risk that? Why? Come on, why does my face keep doing that? Stop going sad. I want to throw on one more thing. I guess gotta revert back to lunch. Oh man. There's one thing I want to just stick on just in case, and because I don't want to like go all the way out there and then like, oh whoops, now I can't do like some special maneuver because I have like no communication things and he's not a pilot. Ah, fine, I'll recover the vessel. Be that way. But yeah, I just need to stick on one little antenna. It's kind of an annoying thing on go so far out there and like and usually I put like this thing on because it's like the most sure thing of like going far distance. However, I might only need this little thing because I have things that reach out there. So I'm gonna just stick on little two of them like that. barely adds any weight to it. Yeah, it took off 1 mil. Yeah. That's all I need for it. If I stuck this on. Take a bunch more. Oh, it'd be like Moho and yeah. We try to go as light as possible. I guess it would be a interesting adventure if this is not enough for it. Keep having to click it to like mirror only 2. I want to quickly also check on where's my home pod? Where's H's? There. Let's check something on this. On. Oh yeah, I did stick that on. Yeah, that's gonna meet up to them way out there. Okay. Now I gotta relaunch. Do all that again. But I didn't want to leave without those things. This does have like these, but like the idea like around the moon that like it's gonna oh yeah, I want to because the other thing that's gonna meet up with is this guy. And this guy should have, yeah, big long that. Do I have? I'm trying to see. Just because I should have some way to do these guys. Just in case. It's just I don't want to have to stick them all around on these things, which they end up decoupling afterwards anyway. But I already have that thing, and then that's like in the way. I don't know where to put these. Might have to just put them like right like there. Which gets in the way of that fuel thingy. Let's do that. I could go even more efficient with this, by the way, by like, which, you know what, I probably will have to do that. It's going to be tiny bit tedious. We'll do a save of how this is, and then we'll do 3. By the way, I like having these big docking things because they at least don't bobble around so much. You know, I'm gonna see if I can, because even so, this bobbles a lot. We'll hold these also. And take all these off because I want to, if you do 2 at a time instead of what I did here, 4, you get even more delta out of it. And I want to have this one, these 2 to be last, because then you're easier to tilt just in case. But like, really doesn't matter. But I need to do it like as 1. And yeah, these will be last that go into this. And then these go into that. So this one pipe into that one. Yeah, see, and by the time I need to get off, like, we haven't even done any flying with the rocket. Well, other than, yeah, I shot off a little bit. Oh, it's the annoying thing I have with this game. You take so long just to do... I was expecting to not have to, like, do any... Like, all the things were already built. And, I don't know. I guess I'm just starting to get frustrated with the time it takes to play this game. It's so much time. I just really don't have a lot of time. Maybe I'll just get back on this like after. Yeah, I don't know. I want to play this more. I struggle with not having a lot of time. Now I'm blanking out because I'm talking. Believe I want these to go in here. Wait, no. It's this going here. So it'll be these 2. Because then this will go into that. So these will be the first ones to go. Because these will go into that. So this one over there. So it kind of looks like a weird web of things piping around, but... yeah, these first, though, I need to find... yeah, I guess so. It's just... you know, like, I do want to, like, complete, I guess, like, the mission or whatnot. By the way, this thing doesn't have, like, that payload thing. And these solar panels are just fine going into space. So, yeah, I really don't get this thing. Makes it look a little better and aerodynamic, but in this game it doesn't seem needed. Maybe their next one, like, it'll... okay, I need to focus on which... Because now I need to split these things up even more. Yeah, that's the initial. Those are the rockets that will shoot off. Oh yeah, then there's that thing, then there's that. Then it's all these 8 things, and then... Okay, so it's not going to be a lot of crazy things, though. But I need to split out... these 2 things. Then these go with it. Now, wait, that's so tricky to get the right ones. These go with that one. So now, so you like just follow the arrows here, because then it goes like to that one, that goes to that one, so then it's like those 2, which that's what is already, and then it's up here, which this feeds. These feed to these side ones. So minus that one, minus that one. You see the delta is going even higher up. There we go. So now they're sectioned off 4 different times. And then finally it'd be the last, like, the middle engine inside there. Yeah, staging is tedious. I guess it wasn't too bad as I thought. Like, you imagine, so I did that with my insane giant rockets that were like 20 stages and 1,000 so pieces, like this guy. And if you see, like, there's tons of, I guess I'll just might as well load them just to show you. But to safely separate these, I had to put, like, what was that? 6 of these little separators on both sides. So that's like that's 12 for each rocket. And keep, like, sanity while just going through each one of these, making sure they're the right 2 that are dropping off. And it was like hours of work just to set this thing up to drop off properly. I had to even put these little things in between just so they connect to each other, because this was too far to, like, do the fuel. So yeah, I made this crazy thing, but look at its delta. It's like 10,000. Well, let's go to Kerban, vacuum, 10,000. So this thing is not fuel fit. Like, I couldn't get this to Moho when I, like, attach something like a lander to that. Like, there was like like when I was like on vacation, I was trying to just bring this to Moho, and like it ran out. It was like running out of fuel. And now, far less. Like, the thing is, like, also 2 million cost. Like, if I had to worry about money, this thing is, like, insanely wasteful of money. And, so I go back to what I was just the home pod I was setting up here. Actually, not home pod, where is it? Lone traveler thing. You. 300 so pieces, lot cheaper, only like 9 stages. 16,000 delta. This has far more delta with lot less. It's like, yeah, done with dealing with that many thousands of pieces and just like. Plus, it lags the computer. Even my system, it like lags it a little bit. Taking that thing off, it's fun to like do all the stages, but oh my goodness, it's like way over engineered, and it's not even efficient for its own job. And it's very pretty to see all those mini bunches of nukes underneath going. But oh my goodness, once again, it's such a, it's so sad. When I come to launching this, I'm gonna I want to like test. I'll do. Actually, I could do like, I'll do it right now. I'm curious about this. I'll like do quickly through all the stages of the thing. Yeah. We got the cluster rocket engine piece. What was the cluster rocket? What do you mean? Trying to think, because I don't want to like have to like burn through these. You know what? Fine, I'll do this and speed up time. We're not concerned if they. Oop. Keep still. I'm just doing this just so because, of course, you struggle when you're. Speeding up time like that is just. Oh yeah. Yeah, like the radial. Like the big thing, like when, like the one of the first, like big first things, like I try to get is like the radial separators. It's just is so you can attach things to the side. And these guys, I just do it like that. Well, I'm doing this so I can like safely separate these rockets out. I'm not really trying to go in orbit just yet on this thing. There we go. Just want to burn these out. And then separate that out. Oh yeah, that did those. Let me see, it should be doing, yeah, you. Yep. Yeah, these should all be. I probably shouldn't have done that, but. And lastly, those. Now, after that, there's like no more separators, so. Okay. I'm not sure if I tested that properly though. Yeah, I'll do something else to like just test these. I'm not going to wait for launching way up there again. I am just going to... I'm going to put these like on the very top. And then... I separate that thing out. Oh, did that pull the... I think... Great. I just want to check something. I want to see if it's emptying out the right fuel. You know, I'll do down there. I don't know. Thing's built to like just has to like do it the right rockets. Otherwise, everything falls apart. So fine, I gotta do this. Fire rockets. Can those fly off? Yay, did it. Okay, hold yourself up. Oh, don't blow up. Great. Oh, I just wanted to test something. Oh, great. You know what? I'm going to have to like get off here very soon. Yeah, there no mission, no orbit. All it was is just bunch of building and throwing stuff together and then yay, we're gonna start. Oh, no. Not enough time. That's how this game is when I have a set time to get off. Like, it always is like this. That's what frustrated me so much on this game. I just don't have the time to do what I want in the game. And just starts bugging me. I just want to make sure... Like, I didn't click on it. I guess we'll just... we'll do this. Spend another 5 minutes going up into near orbit. Just to check these things again. I should have... not flew by too much. Because I just want to make sure it's really piping that. Because I don't want to find out some error once again. Too late. We're just doing this just to speed up time. I don't have to wait for these. By the way, I actually set these solid boosters. The thrust is not all the way up. Like this one's like slightly less, slightly more thrust, but then this one's like less. Like I put the thrust just enough so this thing has like a thrust to weight ratio to like 1.2 at the start. I had those like a little bit more just so they emptied out to separate out. So then, so it like peels out like this. But now, I could just split off of that and then do that. Then I wanted to pay attention to, is this one emptying first? Yes. And this one. These two, are they first to go? Yes. Then is it going to these? Yes. And it goes to these. And finally here. Hello. Hey, Zulok. I was just testing this little... making sure those stages are proper, because that's like a big thing to like... if those stages are not proper, then like big problems happen. There, I'm happy with that. I was going to just go to, once again, back to let's quickly, I want to like start going into like orbit again, just so like I could do like a save and come back to something. So I was going to put this guy out into orbit. Grab scientist again, you. And I was putting this guy into orbit, but then I realized I didn't have a little antenna, which could have caused problems when I tried to land on the moon, which, or not the, I keep calling it moon because it's like, because look at Moho's gravity. It's like 5.13 thrust to weight ratio on Moho, but then like on Kerban it's, yeah, 1.26. A little less on. So if needed, I could, if I ever need more thrust, I could like put 4 around on that thing. I should do a quick test thing, by the way, on something on this. But I need to get in VR in like within 15 minutes. If I want to like do that plan. What did I... It's like interesting topics going on in the Discord. I'm gonna do another like revert thing because like I want to test something on here. Can this even go? It's probably gonna burn. Is that using the fuel in here? Yes, it is. Okay. I was curious about that because there's no like fuel lines going to it towards it. Do that, just explode the thing underneath. I'm amazed it's handling it. What? Is it not going to go any hotter? Here explosions. Okay. Revert to launch, and then we'll quickly launch him. But yeah, I'll have to come back later to actually do this mission. Can I click on... Oh my goodness. I want to just click on that. There. Just to change its name. Mission to Moho. Do a quick save. And we just go off. We've done enough checks on everything else. More explosions. But yeah, I found really great use of... I keep doing that. Of, oh, it's because I hit, oh, that's right. I'm hitting F5, and then when I do that, I go into sad face. It's like I'm sad when I'm, like, saving. Maybe I'll have to change that to a different button. I could do that while quickly things... Put you to, like, let's just do F8. There's too many things uses F5. Why does it do that a lot? Does anyone else have that trouble? Zoom like that much in... Oh, I should have started tilting a lot sooner. Yep. I'm gonna try like a big, long, like out there orbit. That's why that thing was like far out. Is I could certainly determine if I need fuel like afterward when I get like docked up on things. That should be plenty. Probably done a little too far actually. I remember last I saved was 3, so let's do 4. Yeah, about like a minute something. Yeah, like a minute and 20 there. That's good. Slightly angle that while I'm doing it. Interesting. Changing there. Bye bye. Yeah, that's it. That's why, like, I'm not sure if I really need to care to design something else, other than just bring in another ship, empty out its fuel, and then like, just the things that I'm going to have like dock are going to have fuel, plenty fuel itself, and I'll probably just bring another one just to empty its fuel to like refuel the thing all the way up. I, um, I used to like, and then do like, I used to stream like much more, and like got to like to where I rarely into like where I didn't stream like anymore. Like I haven't streamed in like months. Perhaps even longer. So I don't know, like there's reasons like I kind of stopped and dropped off from streaming is like unless I'm like playing a single player game, which is probably not happening, that which is probably a reason why I'm not streaming a lot. And then like even then it's like I'm not, I don't feel like trying to like be like a entertainer or feel like I just want to talk so much. Like I just times just want to like play the game or and just watch something else in the background. So I don't know. Thanks. I'm glad you guys are enjoying watching. I guess that was like always the other thing is like how am I like entertaining or whatnot? Like I'm just talking about me playing this game. Like I don't have like all the crazy setup things that like other stream Instagram. Like I'm just too lazy or too unbothered to really set up streams to be that to do that. Other than like how the basic thing. Like I'm not even setting up like any monetizing of my streams. Like because I just really don't care to do it like that much. Like I'm pretty much just do it just to like because it is fun to like have someone else to like talk to while you play a game like this. Otherwise, then I feel alone, like so lonely playing it. Plus, I get to show my fun character like this. Oh, which F2 does that. Hmm. Yeah, I got my Rexo, which in 5 minutes we're gonna do a meetup. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just leave it here. These pieces are gonna fall back to orbit. I like it when I like get my debris to fall back to kerban and then I don't have to worry about like more cleanup or whatnot. But especially the big long traveler thing, I'm gonna like drop off nuke engines out into space, so those are just gonna have to be cleaned up later. We can retract these things out. Turn the lights on. And we'll just leave him orbiting out here. I'm gonna bring something that attaches. There's like two big dock things right here. That's what's like holding this whole thing. And I'll unattach this and like attach it to the other guy, and that's gonna because there's no like I'm not even sure if there's enough fuel to get this out of orbit from Kerbin. Uh, but I'm gonna bring something that's gonna have like enough thrust and fuel that's gonna hopefully bring it all the way to Moho, if not at least orbit around Moho. And then I'll bring another thing to refuel it so like this thing can land and all that. And I'll meet up something else at Moho. It's what I did to like the other planet was just at as Dress. Is I brought something else that I call like the home pod. I'll have this dock to him, and then that will bring him home, and we'll have the parachutes to bring him safely back to Kerbin after he grabs like surface samples and stuff. And I have these just so it like easily grabs the experiments. So yeah, I'm gonna do a save like I'm just gonna save over 4 again. So we're gonna we'll just do a second here just to make sure it's saved. Yes, I'm sure I did just saved. I hope you have good work then. Yeah, I need to quickly get out, and so that's the end of my stream. I will say, like, especially for like what things go on, like in VR chat and stuff, it's a game I really, for one, it's multiplayer anyway, so it doesn't make me feel the need to want to like split audience and like stream and do like what I see. There's some that stream very well on like VR chat, but there's just so much risk that like even Neil's VR, like I have trouble stream because someone could just throw like suddenly a cuss word, and I try a lot to be like very clean from that. I like having that very family friendly stuff, and I don't like even like lewd stuff, topics and such get thrown around, and yeah, it VR chat is just way too much risk for me to bother streaming it. So yeah, I don't plan on doing that. Yeah, it caught me smiling. If I could do like a certain face, I could make myself blep, otherwise I could just hit this button. Blep. So take care. You're closed out. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining. It was fun while I got myself prepared for the mission, but I didn't really get out far. Like I just started it. It's just like the next step is like to dock it to like then yeah. Oh, more stuff into yeah, docking and traveling to Moho, then landing and all that stuff. Bye everyone. Take care. Thanks you too. Uh, take hope take care at work even if not able to join. Hope you have still a good day. Bye everyone.